Brazilian mixed martial arts, particularly the women's divisions, has flourished more than any other nations. We are truly living in a time of Brazilian domination in women's MMA, something no other nation has reproduced. Amanda Nunes, Chris Cyborg, Jessica Andrade, Taila Santos, and many others ruled the female scene, and it seemed these Amazonians could dominate for many more years. But out of nowhere came a relatively unknown beast from Britain, Dakota Ditcheva. Against all odds, British-Bulgarian Dakota Ditcheva in just 3 years has shown that she possesses the deadliest striking in women's MMA. The 5'8" Dakota dismantled the entire Brazilian MMA establishment, becoming a champion and MMA's biggest female star. But how did she manage to take down an entire nation's MMA single-handedly? Let's start with Dakota's latest Brazilian victim. In 2024, after ending all her rivals in the PFL America tournament, in the final, standing across Dakota was a Brazilian in the form of Taila Santos. In the build-up, the Brazilian mocked the Barbie Dakota by putting lipstick on. But beyond the taunting, Santos was strong and powerful, ending rivals majorly with a dangerous Brazilian jiu-jitsu game, and even coming close to submitting Valentina Shevchenko. Finally, in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, they clashed for the $1 million prize, and Dakota, from her walkout, looked relaxed in the biggest fight of her life. Dakota refused to touch gloves due to the mockery. Once the bell rang, the Brit went straight to work with her long and powerful legs.
Knockouts, 1 submission. Almost twice as many fights as Ditcheva herself for Santos.
I'm interested to see if Santos tries to take down
far in the early goings here in the first.
Santos attempted her only chance of survival with a takedown attempt.
He's already got fighting on the feints.
That's right hand. Holy cow.
There's a frame with the hand. Santos is trying to get that body lock. She's got double.
But Dakota was too strong even in the grappling.
Down the outside reap start, and she's X-technique.
This is a very important moment for Taila Santos. Underhooks to get Dakota Ditcheva to the ground.
She let her back up.
But Santos on the bottom.
Larger women at American top team.
Santos is fighting on that jab feint. She needs to be. Love the fact that every time Dakota pulls that lead lane, she starts to.
There's an elbow
immediately.
Santos showed her grappling levels and landed a takedown, though shortly. Then went back to sniffing Dakota.
Good hand control by Ditcheva, making it difficult.
Dakota escaping superbly.
Nice job.
She went back to dominating on the feet.
Really well.
Push kick twice. Oh, the right-handed. Taila Santos. Beautiful. That's fine. We also have a speed advantage. It gets a little striking exchanges.
The longer the fight goes, the more that leg is going to become bruised and swollen.
And the speed difference was clear as day.
Outside retreat, seeing everything.
Dakota stamped her signature front kick on Santos's face.
And again, she's got Santos biting on those feints forward.
The British-Bulgarian was stunning the Brazilian to the cheers of the crowd.
Under 1 minute now in this first frame. And a flurry from Ditcheva. What huge! She has Taila Santos hurt.
Knee to the body there.
Santos with
Big knee.
By round 2, combining speed and accuracy, Dakota was replying every attacking attempt by Santos with brutal counters.
Last chance to shop. Redcon 1's Black Friday. Up to 80% off site-wide. Claim $170 swag bundle for free.
Man, what a knee to the body that was.
2 big knees up the middle. She's trying to frame out.
Keep get that wrist free.
Tenderizing her opponent with jabs.
Disappointed that she's got to find a way back inside. Beautiful jab to the body, my goodness.
Combination, she's biting on that fake.
Screen.
Throw. Sometimes she steps and has a little look. Sees where the gaps are. Observant fighter in that regard.
And even when you work your way inside the distance, that pushes you back out to where she wants you.
Santos was getting a serious whooping, even more than in 2 bouts against Valentina Shevchenko.
She sneaks out of the side.
Nice elbow inside.
Dakota Ditcheva.
Santos is hurt.
Elbow coming in from Ditcheva. There's a
Santos is hurt.
This is that aggressive style you're talking about. Ditcheva smelling blood. Perhaps literally.
And Santos wore the damage, with her body and liver being grotesquely damaged.
Taking these shots so far has crumbled, and Santos has not yet.
Nice elbows. There's that knee up the middle.
But showing her viciousness, Dakota released a wild elbow, followed by a two-piece and a soda to the food basket and Santos's face, earning Ditcheva the PFL America belt and a $1 million prize.
For sure. Santos is in big trouble. She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again.
But the Brit wasn't done. Ditcheva celebrated by putting lipstick on in the center of the octagon before embracing her team, including her mother and former kickboxing world champion Lisa Howarth, and roaring with joy.
Not sure what that's all about.
I'll tell you what it's about. Dakota Ditcheva takes. And look at that moment. President of Fighter Operations Ray Sefo says, Mom.
Not only did Ditcheva break Britain's barren run for a female world champion, but she did also it in a dominant fashion rarely seen in women's MMA against a tough Brazilian. While a teenager under the nickname Dangerous, Ditcheva was purely a striker, unleashing unbelievable power in brutal Thailand, and she threw perfect punches, becoming a terror to every girl who dared to stand in her way. Soon she made the transition to MMA, making her MMA debut. The Brazilian Leonara Silva was out to teach Dakota about the no-barred violence of MMA. Once the bell rang, Dakota went for the knockout.
11-1, I think 11-1-1 actually. Her mum, a Thai boxer, but she said her style's like her mum's, forward and aggressive, and that's exactly.
But Silva, doing the survival tactics, held on for dear life.
Yeah, big pressure straight away. She just has to be careful. Obviously, in Thai, you clinch, you back and land the shots. But very strong there.
And picking those knees well.
But Dakota, taking advantage of the clinch unleashed knees to the baby factory.
Position into the mixed martial arts game.
Lisa Howarth, her mother, in the corner as well for her before.
Yeah, good.
The Brazilian got her chance, securing the takedown.
But, without a few tools, she can't knee to the head, she gets tripped there. She can't knee to the head, can't elbow, which has been...
But Dakota was prepared for a grappling contest and sent Leonora flying with a single leg sweep.
But finally she's in the cage after a long layoff.
Yeah, nice kick catch and a lovely sweep. Hard right hand.
Getting back to her feet, Dakota released a 1-2 that rocked Leonora in her boots.
Yeah, and back up. Big right hand out to the back.
That rocked Leonora.
And again, just kept hold a little bit when she didn't quite.
Framing her perfectly for a stinging knee, an insane flurry ended her first MMA fight, setting her up to face MMA's toughest challengers. What happened in this fight was insane. In just her third fight, Dakota, on the path to greatness, faced a Brazilian street brawler, Patricia Borges, who feared nothing. The Brazilian had muscles like a bodybuilder, while Dakota was slim and taller. At the onset, Dakota was already stunning Borges with her signature attacks.
And European star Dakota Ditcheva, representing Manchester team.
Oh, push kick to the face of Ditcheva. Borges doing the wise thing, trying to close the distance.
In classic Brazilian style, Borges tried dominating Dakota in the grappling.
Down by submission.
Good frame from Ditcheva, nice elbow.
Fighters, her mum was a world champion, I believe. She's got a very similar style, and when you see them together, you'd be fooled if you were to get in an argument with these two.
Refusing to be bullied, Dakota won the grappling exchange.
It would be the worst mistake of your life.
Yeah, if you decided get your coat love you've pulled as a line that's going to work, I think again.
No, grab your dentist.
Ground though, she's controlling this position. Probably going to get out to the back. No, not quite, but you know, she's not.
Then the British Bulgarian smartly escaped an armbar.
She has one of the most perfect role models. Oh, heel hook potential.
Heel hooks, needs to roll to her left.
Dakota was out grappling the Brazilian and showed her improved ground and pound skills.
Heel free.
It's going to keep Dakota on her toes and honest.
Yeah.
But again,
nice
it's top position.
She's got to work to try and isolate that left leg.
For such a...
She was showing the Brazilian that she is better everywhere.
Be getting the fights that she wants, but the gym rounds, you know they're going to be hard, you know they're going to be tough, and they're going to be building this beast that we see in front of us.
She finds this.
You could see Borges there trying to underhook the leg to attack it again. Dakota, she's pulled the leg out, heavy on the leg.
Big elbows coming.
Doing her best John Jones impression, Dakota sent hard elbows to Borges' gray matter, and saving her opponent from this beautiful monster was in the hands of the referee.
Huge
right
shot.
was a big one.
Yeah, the referee's keeping an eye on
Yeah,
this as
and
well.
now just covering up
Oh
with
my
Patricia
goodness,
Borges.
this could be it.
She needs to do something here.
Dakota
No.
Ditcheva with the finish yet again.
And has she been troubled?
The finish was her first taste at true wrestling, the performance catching the attention of promoters, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Trisha, and she dealt with it, the leg lock game, and she dealt with it.